Hey guys, Garney here. Welcome back to Tech Tuesday. Hopefully you're doing well. Well, you know what? I'm going to talk about cloud. There's a lot of things about what is cloud, how's cloud doing. If you ask an IT person what is the cloud, they'll give you 1,000 different answers. There are things that we hope it does. We know there are things that it can do. We know things that we know it's not supposed to do. It's an evolving technology that's really taking over our world. Regardless where you're sitting, in the office, at home, or even in the car, cloud is going to be involved with your life, like it or not. So let me talk about what is cloud. So I'm going to be focusing this discussion for people who are at work or people who want to understand a little bit more about what cloud is from someone who comes with no IT background. So there's some acronyms that are out there in the world of cloud. Well, here's some crazy looking ones, right? IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Well, what they really mean is, the last three letters is as a service. So the first one is infrastructure as a service. The next one is platform as a service. And the last one is software as a service. Now, the question always comes up, what do they really mean and how do they impact me and why is that important? So let me break these things down. It's for you guys who are not in the cloud yet, or you're not in it hands-on every day as an influencer or decision maker. One of the things I wanted to do is break it down and make it simple. And that's why I dressed down, trying to keep it simple and fun. Now, I wanted to share something about cloud. And here's the challenge. It's like, how do you explain it to someone who's never done it before? And they may have heard about it, or they buy products that say cloud on it. And of course, you see commercials about it. But what does that really mean? Well, instead of breaking these things down into infrastructure, platform, or software as a service, let me break things down into what a gentleman last year named Albert Barron, he works at IBM. He's a software IT architect there, and he presented this slide deck at NAB, at a conference, technical conference last year, and he used pizza as a service. Yes, you heard me right, pizza. Yeah, pizza as a service. So this is his diagram that he talks about pizza as a service. So let me break things down for you and make it really simple. First foremost, the first column, all things are in blue. This is imagining making a pizza at home. You have the ingredients. You have the tomatoes, the cheese. You have the rolling pins. You have the oven. You have all of that, natural gas for the ovens or electric for the ovens. You have your drinks, you have your table, you have your eating utensils. Pizza made at home. That's what we can, now imagine that as being at work with everything inside your building or in your floor or in your company. That everything is there. Everything you need to do is right there. That's what pizza at home, or what we call on premise, really means. So when you hear someone say, oh, this application is on-premise, that means it's home. It's within your environment. It is there. It's yours. So let's talk about the next aspect. The first evolution of cloud, where it became infrastructure as a service. And it's an important side. We've seen it before. Late 80s, early 90s, we've seen a lot of these things. We call it hosted services. But in simplistic term, let's go back to pizza. It's like you going to the grocery store and buying a frozen pizza to bring home, like a DiGiorno, right? A DiGiorno pepperoni pizza. Someone else, made the dough. Someone else put the sauce on. Someone else put the seasoning in. The toppings. They put it in a box and they made it ready for you to take home. You, on the other hand, you have the oven at home. You have the utensils for it. You got the soda on the table. So all you have to do is prepare it. So that's what infrastructure as a service provides you, is someone provides you the basics, the foundational aspects of it. And then you take ownership of running with it. Like pizza, someone has already made it. You took it home, you baked it, and you're going to eat it. So the next evolutionary step of this chain is called platform as a service. Now, what does that really mean from pizza's point of view? Going back to our example, it's, again, someone has made the pizza, but they also baked the pizza for you. So they have the ovens, they have the trays, they have the boxes and everything. Think of it like a Domino's or a Papa John's. They deliver the pizza to your house. The only thing you need to have is money, yeah, the drinks, and the table. Like in this example. Yeah, the pizza's delivered to your home. And of course, the next level, which is the area that everyone in the, like from Microsofts, the Googles, the Amazons of the world, all of these large conglomerates want you to use their services. Everything they want to provide you everything. You just show up to consume it, like a restaurant. So you go to an Italian restaurant or a like here in Austin, we have this great pizza called Pius Pizza. It's a restaurant. He has the brick oven. He has the people who assemble the pizzas for you. He has the tables. He has the drinks. He has everything. You just need to show up and consume it. You go show up and enjoy yourself. That's what all these large companies want to do as software as a service. So let me tell you this. Everyone who has a cell phone and you play Pokemon, yeah, that's software as a service. Do you have an email client on your phone? Yeah, that's software as a service. Everybody's trying to get there. There are pieces and parts of our lives today that are tied to software as a service or cloud as a service. I mean, platform as a service or infrastructure service. A lot of people don't know that. The important thing is it's going to permeate every parts of our lives. There are technologies now being built in cars today. You remember the Progressive commercials or the Geico commercials where you take these little things and you monitor your driving and it reports on your driving so you can get better rates on your insurance and things like that? Yeah, that's cloud, right? That's more infrastructure based, but you're providing all of that stuff. And oh, by the way, if you're looking at more applications that are going to be running on mobile devices or ultra small notebooks or ultralights as we call them, that way you don't have to have a lot of processing power on your, you just need to be connected to the internet and use everything in the cloud. Yeah, that's software as a service. Everything is going in that direction. Your cars are going to get smarter because of it. Your house is already there. A lot of companies and municipalities already have you set up with smart metering. Yeah, because they can tell how much consumption how much electricity you're consuming and what devices are consuming that. Yeah, believe it or not. Big Brother, right? But no, that's part of it, guys. It's part of our lives, and if you hear more about it, I wanted to keep this and make it simple for you. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps you out. So if you are an influencer or a decision maker or you're using these things and people are talking to you about cloud, ask the question, what do they mean? Are they looking at completely going out to dinner? Or are they just looking at it to where they build a little bit of it and we have to maintain it? Yeah, ask those questions. So pizza as a service is a great way. So remember, on premise, everything's at home. You bake it and you make it and you eat it at home. The next part is that someone pre-assembles it. It's frozen pizza. You bring it home, you bake it, and you eat it. And then the next part is platform as a service where, it's delivered to you. Someone's already made the pizza for you. All you need to do is consume it at home. And then the last one is you leave the house to go consume the pizza elsewhere, where somebody provides you everything that you need. And all you have to do is pay for that service. Anyway, guys, this is Garney. Thanks again for checking in. I hope that was helpful. I really appreciate Albert doing what he did. It makes it so simple because I wanted to create my own topics for what it is, but I thought this pizza thing, besides I love pizza, I just thought it was a great idea to share and give credit to him and tell you guys, yes, there's a simple way of breaking it down and looking at it. Well, if you like what you see out there, guys, please hit that like button. And most of all, show you support and join me on this journey because I'm always looking for new friends. Hit that subscribe button. So until then, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. Peace.